Hey everyone, a long overdue update. I've just been sort of kind of totally, completely, everything else swamped. Yeah, caring for my dad is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. We're talking 5-6 hours a day, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, anyways, let's skip that comment and we'll go on to some other things that are going on. As you get to look at the Bonaventure campus, that's the grotto. This is the building I teach in. So anyways, all of this said, let's start with today. We did finally send money for the next well in Haiti. Estimates sort of vary, but somewhere around 10,000 people. I think it might be a little high. The estimates were from 9 to 12,000. I don't know, maybe. Let's hope it's that big. I'm not convinced it's that large a number of well, but community will use it. But you know, it's a lot over 5,000 for sure. So that's good. That's a good thing. People are there using water from the river right now, which is clearly not safe. And not all of them are doing it. Some of them travel further to get water and bring it back, etc. But anyways, long story short, this will be well. And if we do go with a 10,000 number, we'll be at, when it's completed, somewhere around 164,000. Higher range, if we want to, we could probably start saying 170, but I'm not totally convinced yet of those numbers. So somewhere in the 164,000 range, roughly. Just so that is from Positive Ripples. On the Bond Response side, we did this weekend work on a deck ramp that we had started. We'd done most of it, 98% of it, back in the fall. It got freezing cold that day, and it was dark and raining, and everybody was just absolutely miserable. And we never really got back to it. We got a reminder of it a couple weeks ago. So we went back out and just made it a little safer, a little larger, so she can sit on it. And again, sad story, 30-something-year-old who had a stroke, multiple kids, just a sad story. But she's doing well. And our ramp gets her in and out, which, by the way, takes me back to my dad. And I think that's a story that we have to keep talking about too. So today he had a doctor's appointment and a blood draw, basically. He had a blood draw. He's having some scans done on Friday. And after many denials that he doesn't need a wheelchair, I got him to use a wheelchair when we went to the medical group. And it was so much easier. It was just unbelievably easier with the wheelchair. And he did so much better, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So my point here is that sometimes, and we've done almost 360 wheelchair ramps. And I forget how much of an impact they make on people. It was a total game changer for him today. He does not have a wheelchair ramp. He has steps. And then later today, the physical therapist came, and we were talking about the steps and how we made so many of them when we were in Florida. They're short steps. They're wide enough so that a walker can go on them. And, she was a big fan of those, and she's going to tell some of her clients about those as well. Okay, so far, what have we done? We've done Mohammed, we've done wheelchair ramps. Let's jump, we've done water wells. So water wells, Mohammed, and wheelchair ramps. Let's jump quickly to Syria, refugee camps. I had a meeting this afternoon with one of the people there. I'm not sure he's going to be the leader. I hope he is. He's not convinced yet. I think it's a big jump. And we had the same thing in Haiti for many runs, many times, where people who have been so used to, the waiting for money from government handouts, or not even government handouts. Governments don't do it. Charities. They kind of sometimes forget that things have to be sustainable. In the finance, if I put my finance hat on, we're talking about the surplus spending units and the deficit spending units, and the money goes round and round. And, if you're focused just on the charity side, you're looking at about 2% of an economy. And we're not looking at the 98%. So some of the ideas we had, we batted around, and none of them are really certain yet because they are in a refugee camp and they're not sure how long they're going to be there. And it's a difficult situation. But some of the ideas we talked about were having a garden program, having chickens, having goats. So they are looking into it. Hopefully one of them takes off. One of the ideas takes off. So we're not sure. And then final thing for the day, and I promise I have to get going and you have to get going. But the final thing, we had a request for from one of our longtime leaders in Haiti to make to help build essentially a security fence around their program and to expand their, what do you want to call it? I'll call it a garden program. The program, and they teach kids to garden, and then they send them home with seeds that helps to expand this, so the family gets food, they get a skill, and hopefully a skill that can serve them for life. So that'll be moving on too. So those are Positive Ripples jobs. So the well and the water, if you want, the well and the garden program, if you want to help those, support those, you can go through positiveripples.org. If you want to work in Syria, probably for now, just contact me. And if you want to help Bottom Responds and any of that stuff, bottomresponds.org. So thanks, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. And I'm going to end with some scenery. I think you guys will like this. This is some of the area, again, right outside my office. So anyways, talk soon. Love you all. Bye.